So before I even start this video, I'm not going to sit here and act like I have life completely figured out. But over these past few months, I've noticed a few things that have actually helped me get my life a little bit more together. And most of them are way simpler than the internet makes them seem. So throughout this video, I'm going to go over 5 things that I changed that genuinely helped me improve my life in pretty much every area. So the first thing I've recently stopped doing is drinking every weekend. Now, don't get me wrong. I enjoy going out with my friends and doing dumb shit as much as anyone else does. I'm not going to sit here and pretend I hate it. Like, don't get me wrong, it's fun. But one thing I started noticing is that it completely kills momentum I build during the week. Like, I'll be locked in Monday through Friday, consistent in the gym, eating good, waking up on time, feeling productive. Then I go out, get super fucking plastered. And the next day, I can barely move. My whole routine would literally just be thrown off. And yeah, one night doesn't ruin your life or anything. But when it comes to an every weekend thing, it's actually hard to make substantial progress. You spend most of the next day recovering instead of moving forward. I still enjoy going out sometimes, but I had to be honest with myself and realize it was slowing me down way more than I wanted to admit. The second thing is getting into a consistent gym schedule. And like, hear me out. I'm not saying you got to go every single fucking day or become some fitness influencer overnight, but even just training or lifting weights a couple times a week makes a huge difference. This is something I've stayed consistent in the past few years, and honestly, it's helped my mental health more than anything. And I'm not gonna lie, it's helped me get some chicks too, because your physique does improve a lot. And I've noticed that if I don't get a kind of workout in during the morning, it's way harder for me to get focused into a deep work mindset for the rest of the day. There's actually science behind this too. Working out releases endorphins, lowers stress, and can improve your focus and energy throughout the day. So it's not just some self-improvement fucking bullshit that people say online to make you feel better. It actually is science. It actually works when you move your body. Your mental health literally increases. Plus, the gym teaches discipline in a way that many other things don't. Even on days where you don't feel motivated, showing up anyways builds that habit of doing things even when you don't want to. So now this is one that I struggle with still to this day. And that's putting that za down, that weed. Like for me, it's just so nice to smoke up at night and turn my brain off and just watch some stupid fucking YouTube video or Netflix documentary. But something that I've noticed is that it makes me super anxious, and it definitely made me more self-conscious. Like I'll be at the gym doing my routine or whatever, and like I sparked up the night before, and I'll literally just be so much more self-conscious, or I'll be thinking people are judging me when they're not. And listen, I'm not gonna sit here and act like it's the worst thing in the world to spark up a couple times a month, but if you're like me and when you find something you like and you just want to keep doing it, weed probably isn't the best option for you, bro. And listen, if you're already trying to rapidly improve your life, you have to prioritize your long-term mental health over a night of turning off your brain and watching some cartoons. This is something I definitely need to realize, because I'm gonna be honest with you guys, probably 12 of the last 14 days I've smoked up, and it's definitely taken a fucking toll on my mental health. So now that we've gotten through most of the obvious ones, I kind of want to touch on something that you guys might not totally understand. So this one, hear me out for a second. It's going to be being hypercritical of the situation that you're in and yourself. This one is super hard, and in my opinion, the hardest one, because we as humans, we don't want to get out of our comfort zone and actually get real with ourselves. And the big benefit of being hypercritical of yourself is that you're going to find out a lot more about yourself and the situation that you're in. I have this friend, and we'll just call him Dan. I'm not going to expose his real name. And Dan is a huge fucking smoker. Like, I'm talking he's high all day. And I was talking with him the other day. I was like, bro, shouldn't you chill on the weed? And he's like, bro, like I can quit whenever, it's not a big deal, and all that bullshit that addicts give you. And if he would be hypercritical of his situation, he would realize that the weed is holding him back and he needs to quit as soon as possible. Now, this is an extreme example, to be fair, and kind of an obvious one. But the real benefit of being honest and critical with yourself is that it helps you spot the problems early before they turn into something bigger and actually start controlling your life. So now, number 5, I saved the best one for last in my opinion, and that's learning to be kinder to yourself. A big lesson I've learned is that you gotta be your own best friend. For a long time, I would mess up on one small thing and I'd completely drag myself head deep. I'd set high expectations and I wouldn't hit them perfectly, and I would feel like I failed at everything. Like I remember when I was 15, I would always say, oh, if I don't have a 6-pack in a month, I'm a fucking loser, I'm a failure, I'm the worst. And I'd be super locked in for like 5 days on an aggressive diet. But then like on day 6, I would eat like a little bit more than I should have, and I would wind up binging on every single fucking food in the house. And a big thing I wish I realized is that nobody's perfect, and you shouldn't tear yourself down just because of a little mistake you made. Humans are meant to make mistakes, bro. We ain't robots who can literally do everything perfectly to a T. We're not lines of code. We're just humans who make mistakes, and we got to learn from them, and we got to rise up with them. What's helped me a lot is just talking to myself the way I would talk to a friend. Like, my friend came to me and he was like, bro, my girlfriend just broke up with me. I'd tell him to get back on his feet, and remind him of how great of a person he is. I wouldn't tear him down and call him an idiot. So now, I know this might sound like it's almost contradicting point 4, which is to be hypercritical of yourself. We have to find a good balance of being your own best friend and also hypercritical of your situation. And for me, that's been hard. Because at the end of the day, you're stuck with yourself forever. You either build yourself up or you slowly tear yourself down. If you made it this far, I genuinely appreciate you watching. Hopefully at least one of these points gave you something to think about or apply in your own life. That's really the whole point of this video. If you want to see more, subscribe. If not, that's chill. Just keep in mind, life doesn't change from big moments. It changes from small decisions you repeat every day without even noticing. Build those habits and your life will build too.